Eve will be showing you how to solve multi-step inequalities.
Okay, so to start, the first step that you have to do is subtract the 5 from both sides. So after that, you're left with 2y is greater than 12. So now you have to separate the y from the 2. So you're going to do division because they're attached by multiplication. So then that leaves you with y is greater than 6. So that means that you can plug in any number for y that is greater than 6 for the equation to be able to work. So to graph that, we are going to start at 6, and you're going to have to put an open circle because it is not a greater than or equals to sign, it is just a greater than sign. You're going to start with an open circle, and a little trick is that if your arrow, whatever way your arrow is pointing, so if it is a greater than symbol, your arrow should go to the right, and if it is a less than symbol, it should go to the left. So since we have a greater than symbol, we're going to make a line a little thicker than the line that is there, past, so we know that any number that is greater than 6 can be plugged in for y to equal 17. Okay, so let me erase this so you can do the next problem. Okay, so our next problem is going to be negative 7y plus 6 is greater than 20. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is subtract the 6 from both sides. So after you subtract the 6, you're left with negative 7y is greater than 14. So now what we're going to have to do is separate the 7 from the y, and we're going to have to use division again because it is attached by multiplication. So what you would be left with is, if you kept it this way, would be y is greater than negative 2. But because anytime you divide by a negative number, you have to switch your symbol. So after you switch your symbol, you would be left with a y is less than negative 2. So to graph that, you're going to go down to your negative 2 and create an open circle because it is not a greater to and equals to sign, it is a less than, just a regular less than sign. So then you're going to make your arrow whichever way your arrow is pointing. Since it is a less than sign, you're going to go to your left. So that is the trick. Remember, it's a really easy way to remember which way your lines go. It's whichever way your less than or greater to symbol is pointing, that's the way your arrow is going to go. So we're going to show you one more problem. So our next question is going to be 5k minus 2k is greater than negative 9. So we have two variables in this case, and what's going to make it easy is that our variables are the same variable. So the first step that we're going to have to do is combine like terms. So that would be 5 minus 2, because those are the same and they have the same variables. You're just going to combine like terms. So subtract 5 from 2 would be 3k is greater than negative 9. So now what you would have to do is, again, separate the 3 from the k, and the only way to do that is division because they are attached by multiplication. So you'd be left with k is greater than negative 3. Okay, so to graph this, we're going to start at negative 3 and create an open circle. You would create a closed circle if our solution looked like this. K is greater than or equal to negative 3. Or it could be the opposite. K is less than and equal to negative 3. If you have a symbol like that, that is when you would create your closed circle. But because that is not our solution, we just have the greater than sign, then it is still an open circle, whichever way your arrow is pointing. So k should be greater than negative 3. Your arrow is pointing to your right, so you're going to create your line that way.
That's all. Bye.